to the Pulse. It's good to be here. Missing Adam today. He was in a client meeting, but we can go ahead and get started. A weird day this week because we don't have anything that's launched. We have in development, we have some rolling out, and then we have some canceled. So we can just jump right in. And Tamara, you can go first today.
Fabulous. Microsoft Teams workflow app. So all workflow capabilities in Teams, which is powered by Power Automate, will be consolidated under a new Workflows app. So within the Workflows personal app, you'll be able to manage all Teams related workflows. So users will also be able to create and kick off workflows through the message extension, a new entry point in addition to message actions. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And then also the Microsoft Teams tasks in my area. This is a task in Teams mobile feature. And in the Tasks app and Microsoft Planner, which helps power the Tasks app in Teams, buckets are a common way to organize tasks into different areas of work. So the mobile experience for the Task app and Teams will soon be updated to make it easier to filter to a specific bucket or set of buckets so you can focus on tasks in your area. Now, we expect this simple user experience change to provide greater focus and greater productivity while maintaining the familiar look and feel throughout the Tasks app. And that's coming out to everybody in November. Go ahead, Tom.
So from my perspective, Microsoft 365 app, Office documents have a new default theme. This is coming next month in September. So it's a new default theme for Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook across your endpoints. The new theme will include the new default font, Aptos. Get used to saying that one. A new color palette and updated default line weights. So I just know the first questions I'm going to get are, can I put it back the way that it used to be? And apparently you can change the defaults to be something different, but yeah, it's all gonna for people. The other one, Microsoft Syntax Translation, a new service that enables users to translate documents quickly and accurately among dozens of different languages based on specific metadata or on demand. So I think that's great, especially when we are working globally and we've got documents coming in with different languages, being able to use syntax to actually get that information translated into a different language, hopefully correctly, will be a really nice feature to have. That is due in October and it's going to worldwide commercial clients.
And I think what's also going to impact that is how you write the original piece.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're using things like similes, that's not going to translate real well. So you need to really focus on plain language when you're writing stuff that's going to be translated.
Yeah, you can get a word-for-word translation, but sometimes word-for-word translations make no sense whatsoever in a different language because oh, that was a home run. Oh, home. Why are they running to home? So
cool.
Jennifer, what do you have?
Well, you guys kind of took the ones I was going to say, so there's not that much more in development. Microsoft Stream, collaborative notes and Teams meetings recordings. So you can view and edit meeting notes while watching the Teams meeting recording. And then there's some things around Viva Glint. So that's multiple external benchmarks. So as your comparison, you can have different benchmarks and reports. They also have the Glint admin role. So we're seeing improvements made out there, as well as some stuff with Viva. So you've got Insights homepage refresh for organizational leaders. So leaders are going to see a refreshed homepage with content that's tailored to them. It's going to have more emphasis on leader-specific metrics, actions, and articles, and then they can access a filter to toggle between. So that should be interesting there, as well as I thought there was another one on Viva. Yeah, drafts and scheduled posts supporting POBO, post on behalf of. So you're going to be able to post on behalf of others and schedule it at a later date, which we all know that is great.
Yeah.
And I think the other one was bring your own content using external links from sources like YouTube, Vimeo, news, and articles. So that's coming. So deep linking and creating learning collections that includes content that's stored elsewhere, bringing all things together. I think that's another good one for Viva. Those are my updates. I think only one last one is Teams, a single watermark for Teams previews when Teams premium for Teams meetings. Oh, how about I say that wrong? So that means if I'm on a meeting, my organization can choose if I have a watermark on the meeting to brand it, and they can choose if it's one watermark in the corner or if it's just repeated in blocks all over the page. So that is a feature that's coming. So anything else that you guys have in development? All
Nope.
right. Going to be a short show today.
Yeah.
All right. Rolling out. Let's start, I guess, with Tamara, and we'll see where we get.
Sure. Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams Premium for GCC High and DoD. So Microsoft Teams Premiums makes Teams meetings more personalized, intelligent, and secure. And it's that secure part that I think is going to get GCC High and DoD to buy into this. With branded meetings, intelligent recap, and search, live translated captions, advanced meetings protection, and it provides advanced webinar and advanced virtual appointment experiences. That's supposed to be rolling out right now, should be out by the end of August, and it's rolling out for GCC High and DoD. So I think that the webinar portion and the advanced protections for meetings is what's really going to sell this to people who are in GCC High and DoD.
I've got a couple that I will mention. One is
We'll leave
Microsoft.
some for Jennifer.
I am. There's other ones
It's
that I've
okay.
got highlighted that I am not going to talk about. Microsoft Search, Answer Analytics. So this is going to provide insights as to editorial content such as bookmarks, acronyms, and Q&A are performing within the organization. I think this is really good because a lot of times they'll say, I need a bookmark for this because I need people to go directly to it. And you don't have a clue as to whether anybody has ever used that term to get to your content. So that will now give you some additional information and insights about how you're going to, better massage and set up the bookmarks to get the type of response you were hoping for. The other one that I really like is this is in the new Outlook for Windows and the web, Find Related Search, Sender and Conversations. So Find Related Search allows users to search for similar emails based on one selected from the message list. Right-clicking an email and doing Find Related offers the users a chance to search for messages in this conversation and messages from sender. Again, I think this is really cool. It's like, that's close to what I wanted, but I don't think it's the same thing. Well, why don't you search related? And you may end up finding the one that you were actually looking for instead of trying to come up with another set of search criteria and names and phrases that will hopefully get you what you want. So I think that's really cool. That is rolling out right now and is rolling out this month. And again, that's for the new Outlook, not your current Outlook that you have out there.
Cool. Well, I have a couple. So Purview Compliance ePortal for Discovery. This is exporting Teams messages as an individual message. So right now, when there's a case and they have to export Teams conversations, they get it all as one export, and they may just be able to go in and, I need this response or this communication piece. So they're going to be able to do that one at a time when you do the export. So that's a new feature that is rolling out. OneDrive, you can favorite and unfavorite additional file types and folders in OneDrive document libraries. So that makes me happy. And then they're working on keeping it a consistent experience with all of your favorites. So that's good there. And then the last one I had two more, but I'll do one more and then let whoever else picks them up. Viva verified topic badges, so we can mark something as verified. And then they're identified with a special badge and indicate content is reviewed for accuracy and regularly updated by the people you can assign to it as your group of SMEs. So that's another way to just kind of bring authority to the content that's there because it's been reviewed versus just where'd this stuff come from. So I think that's a good one there. So anyone have anything else?
Yeah, go ahead and take the other one you were going to do.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, the last one I had was teacher-led announcements for
Knew
parents
that was going to be it.
in Microsoft Teams. So thank you, teachers. Thank the teams. Thanks the group that did that. You will have to have one less app if your teachers can communicate with you through that one. So excited to see that one coming. I wish it would have been here during COVID, but hey, better late than never, right? So that one's a good one there. And then I think if no one has anything, that takes us to our canceled. Which it's funny because I feel like we just talked about both of these. One of them was canceled as of last week, but it's still on the list. But then there's another one, and I feel like we just talked about these, and these are all around search. So multi-account search, where you can search across your mailboxes and search one time across all your mailboxes. That's getting postponed indefinitely, as well as 1,000+ search results. Which is getting postponed indefinitely. So I'm guessing they hit some type of roadblock, which is causing them to reevaluate their plans for what they were doing with search, especially in that mail area.
I was going to say, the thing is, looking at the dates that they had projected, the 1,000+ research results was January of 2024, and the multi-account search was July of 2024. So they were kind of looking way out there. And now it seems like they're rolling it back here to say, maybe we need
I'm guessing they hit some type of roadblock, or they realized the cost of it, or something. I'm sure there's a very logical reason that we're not in on. Or they're going to come out with like something totally different next week. So definitely interesting. I think the search area needs to continue to be watched. I think that's an ever-evolving space there for sure. Well, that gets us our announcements this week. We are quick and to the point. So not too many there, but if you're in DeViva, it's a good week for you. If you're in the DoD and you want Teams Premium, it's a good week. Everybody else might be a bye week. Is that what they call it in sports?
Yeah, that's when you don't play.
Okay. Yeah.
Week off.
All right.
Okay. It's our week off.
Yeah. The two women on this call are like, oh, sports ball. I don't know what's going on here.
Yay, sports ball.
Hey, I got a sports analogy correct. I mean,
yes,
winning.
You did. Yes, you did. Very well done.
Oh, too funny. All right, y'all. Thanks. And we'll be back next week. Bye.
Bye.